So I got my Mile High order in today. I've gotten big orders from them like this, like 20 plus books. This is the fourth time I've done it. Every time until this time, there've been no problems. Let's just get out of this was I was buying other books on their site or on eBay through their site on eBay, and just going through their new listings. This got put up advertised as near mint for 120 bucks. I quickly scooped it up. The thing is with Mile High, they don't, not that this is relevant to this, but Mile High normally doesn't show the actual book in their pictures. It's just a stock photo, but it said near mint, and can't pass that price up. So anyway, so got all these books, but so about 20 books I get from Mile High, and let me just, so these are the ones. These are all dinged up. If you're sending 20 plus books, right, and one of them is, or a bunch of them are more valuable, like this, $100, really, if it was what it's supposed to be, $300. What I do, I take the valuable books and I stick them in the middle of all the other books. And this got stuck right on the edge, like maybe 2-3 books deep. And that's the corner that got hit, and it got dinged up. So let's just show these books that got ruined. We got Guardians #1, the cocaine book. Young Avengers Presents Patriot. Young Avengers Presents The Vision, just for my Young Avengers run. The new Captain Marvel #17. This is the first, this new Captain Marvel, not the current Captain Marvel, but this is the first time. Oh no, she's not a Captain Marvel, but it's a new character. She's first time she's in her superhero outfit is this issue. Her first appearance is the previous issue. Spider-Girl #1. I don't know, just cool cover, I guess. Nice little ding there. I don't know if you'll see it. Whatever. Spider-Man 254, black costume, dinged. Spider-Man 255, dinged. These are pretty cool. Like, these were all like these were $1. I think these were $2.50 for the Spideys. Yeah, those are all $1.20, $2.50. Amazing Fantasy 15 reprint. It was $1 something. Maybe it's not a reprint. That's extremely thin, but that one and this one too, $1.20 or something. And then we got Batman Adventures #11. Got 2 of them. It's supposed to be, well, I've heard it said that it's the first mention of Harley Quinn in comics. It's the issue prior to her first appearance in comics. I'm sure you realize. So I flipped through the book. There's no mention of her in the story. Hang on, I'm just cracking open this Amazing Fantasy. Yeah, it's like a newspaper. I don't know if it's the whole book. Anyway, so yeah, this Batman Adventures #11 on, this is really reaching. Where the frig is it? Come on. Wow. Here it says, next issue, well, it's finally here. Yes, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's Ladies' Night in Gotham. So when Harley and Ivy begin stirring things up, blah, blah, blah. So, there you go. Harley. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Amazing Spider-Man #300. First full appearance of Venom. Look at the back of this. Look at this. Black cover. Look at the back. Not a spine stress. Unbelievable. Like, if you had just shipped it properly, or with that little extra bit of protection. Like, I'm in Canada, you're in the States, man. Come on. This whole order was almost like 200 bucks. It's really unfortunate. So, you know, it's brilliant. But right down here, this is where the magic happened. I mean, it's not horrendous, but definitely not near mint now. And it's also, I mean, it's got this, it's got the jagged edge. You know, a lot of these, very common on this book. This edge is jagged. Alright, so yeah. So I'm going to contact them and try to... Thing is with Mile High, they take forever to answer you and stuff. I'm going to contact them, try to get my money, some money back. You guys think... I think I might just sell it, throw it up on eBay maybe for like 200, something like that. I don't know, maybe I'll just throw it up in an auction, just try to get my money back. I don't know, I'm pretty disappointed. I want a really nice copy of this, so I'm going to keep hunting. So let's move on with these other books. We got Amazing Spider-Man 316, Venom appearance. This is from Mile High. It survived. Most of these survived the journey. This was $8. And it's near mint. So 293, Spider-Man 293 and 294. I had these as a kid. I'm gonna put this whole is it a 5-part series? I think maybe a 6-part, and put that together again. These are pretty close to near mint, I'd say. Amazing Spider-Man 253. I don't know if it's the second black. It's an early black costume. 252 is his first actual black costume. So for, I think it was like $3 or something like that. Spider-Girl number 0. Not her first appearance, but exactly the same cover. So don't be confused. And yeah, these were $1.20. Batman Dark Knight Returns, it was advertised as a third print in good condition for $1.20. So I was like, the thing is with, like, I got this series, the first prints, I think, I'm hoping they are, but I can't figure out how you tell what's the first prints or not. So I got this third print to compare them, and it shows up. First of all, I don't know how the heck you can call this a good. Like, it's fine. Like it's fine. It's completely fine. I mean, it's very fine, at least. Anyway, so it shows up, and it's got a 3 on the sticker for third print, but it also, oh no, maybe, I guess that's for number 3, but it says first. So you got to think first print, no? On here it says second print. So, whatever. I just got it to flip through it, even though I've got the trade as well. Here we got What If the Hulk Had Killed Wolverine, What If number 50. For $2.50, I think it was. I picked it up. And then here we got New X-Men 137. Just a sweet cover. Unfortunately, this one got dinged up. It got a little ding on it. You know, this is where Quentin Quire. This isn't the. I don't think this is the first issue where he does it, but like he started like a gang of his fellow students that they're like rebels and they become terrorists and stuff. It's only for like a handful of issues. But I forget what they're called. I don't know if he calls them the New X-Men or what. But anyway, sweet cover, Frank Quitely cover. Yep. Moving on. Batman Confidential 21 and 19. These I think were like, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think these were like $4 to $6, and this one got a big freaking ding on it. So I'm definitely gonna have to mention that too, because yeah. But these are, you know, number 20 is, I think you see them both, Catwoman and Batgirl, naked or something like that. Whatever. I don't have that one yet, but this is DC Comics Presents Batman number 1. It's like a homage cover to Batman 183, I think, something like that. It was really cheap. It was advertised as a fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. I opened it up. Pages are really white. Everything's there. So I don't know. And there's no spine stress. There's no dings. I don't know why it's fine, but excuse me. But yeah, I picked this up because I don't think I'd ever really seen it, and it looks like an Adam Hughes cover to me. I thought it was Adam Hughes. I don't see his little. He usually has a AH for his signature somewhere on it, but I don't see that. But it's got to be Adam Hughes, no? really awesome cover. Really great cover. Sorry for the swear. I'm getting a little bit better, guys, with the swearing. A little bit. Here we got Silver Surfer 34. Great Thanos cover. This one I think was like $5-6, but really like this cover, so had to get it. And this is actually what drew me to the site. This is what drew me to what I do is if I see a book I want and I pick it up, I just start going through their new listings and try to get as much stuff as I can to justify the shipping. And Mile High is $14 shipping on no matter what. So you buy $100 and it would only be $14 to Canada. So this was $2. I was looking for this book. This is Red Sonja She-Devil with the Sword #7, Adam Hughes cover. But great cover. Really like this cover. I was looking for it, and I saw some auctions going, or I saw a auction, and it went for like $16, and I thought it was like a cover price book, which maybe it is, and that one was just a fluke or whatever. But so Mile High had this at near mint for $2, so I scooped it up and went looking for other books, and that's when I popped the Spider-Man 300. So yeah, great cover. Like, check out her eyes. Her eyes are. What is she looking at? Man, like, it's so realistic. Such a. Oh. What? Huh? All right. So, and then these two are two eBay purchases from another seller here in Canada. This is Ultimate Spider-Man #152, J. Scott Campbell Black Cat cover. I paid $10 for it. Yeah, I probably, if I waited, I'm sure I could have found this in a bin somewhere, but I had been looking for it in a bin and never came across it, so it was because I picked this up that I got that one. So this was yeah, like I said, $10. He advertised it very fine near mint because he said it's got a little ding there, but it's very, it's more like a fold than a ding. So yeah. And then here we got Miss Marvel #1. The new, the first print. Yeah, I just picked it up. I do kind of enjoy the series. I don't pull it, but it's a cute series. It's not cute. That's very condescending, isn't it? It's a decent series. I do like it. I'm just not pulling it. But yeah, this was like 15, I think. Yeah, it was a little expensive, but the shipping was cheap, so that's why I did it. So yeah, now I did a video few days ago, and I've taken it down. Again, I got home right after work, and when I get home after work, I kind of turn into a spaz sometimes. My head is just racing, and talk too much, and I made a lot of, not a lot, but I made a few mistakes, and I don't want to have inaccurate information out there. So we're going to do it again. So if you saw that video, feel free to stop watching now, because it's just going to be books that you've already seen. But yeah, here, let's go. Here we got Wolverine #88. This is the first Deadpool. This is the first time Deadpool and Wolverine meet. They fight on the first couple pages. It's pretty cool. Not an expensive book. Mercanaut pointed it out, and now I've been trying to pick them up. I found this at my store that I'm working at. And yeah, so it was like I took it for $3, and now I just learned about this today. You might want to be on the lookout. Not that it'll ever be. I don't think it would ever be a really expensive book, but if you can find it for cheap, Wolverine #80. Wolverine #80 is it's like 10 years prior to the first appearance of X-23, but they're saying it's like a pre-appearance of X-23 because she's in a test tube. So there's a test tube and it says Wolverine. I don't know if it says clone on it, but at the bottom it says X-23. So they're like, yeah. So it's just something you may want to be on the lookout for if you can find it for cheap. Here we got Logan #1 of 3. I just picked it up because it was written by Brian K. Vaughan. We got X-Men #4. First appearance of Omega Red. Really great shape. These are all $3. Here we got Thing #1. really good shape, you know, very fine plus, very fine near mint maybe. And then here come the big books. I got some really nice books here, guys. So, like I said, if you haven't already seen this video, here we got Captain America: Winter Soldier Captain America #6, first appearance of the Winter Soldier. And here we got the cover B. These were, yeah, like I said, I'm working in it's kind of a comic shop. He's got a ton of amazing comics. He had these two both for $25 a piece. Graded at 9.0s. I agree with the 9.0s, and I got him to give me them for $20 each. So, you know, not an amazing deal, but books that I wanted. Winter Soldier is pretty cool. So yeah, I picked them up. Here we got Teen Titans #48. I had made the mistake in my last video of saying this is the first appearance of Delula Dent, which I guess it's not. Her first appearance, somebody pointed out that it's in, I think, I don't know, I don't even want to tell you because I'll get it wrong, but not this book, like Batman's Family #6 or something like that. That's not it, but something like that. But yeah, sweet cover. It's about an 8. I paid $25 for it. A little too expensive, I guess. Kind of an impulse thing. I was happened to be looking for it on eBay the day before, and so the copy I was looking at was $25, but it was like $15 shipping, and then it was in the shop and it was $25, so I just picked it up. Bit of an impulse buy, but you know, what are you gonna do? Here we got some pretty sweet variants. We got X-Men #25. This is it's the black and white sketch cover. I don't know what what the ratio on this is. I would assume it's at least like it's probably about a 1/100. I would think, maybe more, maybe 150. No, it's got to be like a 1/75 at least. But I would think it's a 1/100. Yeah, this one's got Magneto hologram. It's pretty cool. The other ones are Gambits. I just happened to be, or not happened to be. I was looking through his books, one of his pricier boxes. I saw this and another book, and he had it advertised for 100 at a 9.2 to 9.4. I'll agree with the 9.2. He wanted 100 for it. He agreed on 60. Was very happy to make that deal. He didn't tell me. I was looking at it. It goes for about $100 in near mint, so on eBay. And here we got this one. This one is very hard to find. This is Wolverine #145. This is the Nabisco retailer variant, or I don't know what the promotion was on this, but it's called the Nabisco variant. This is the issue where this one, the X-Men 25, is the issue where Magneto takes the adamantium out of Wolverine, and this is the issue where he gets his adamantium back. It's a really rare book. They're in high grade, like CGC, they'll go for like 800, I want to say, something like that, maybe a little bit less. But there's only 2 on eBay right now, or last time I checked, and one was for 800, and the other one was for 400. Yeah, the 800 was CGC, the 400 was just raw. This is about a very fine minus, I think. It's got this little ding here, but so yeah, again, he had this one up for 100, and he was just like, I was making my pitch on this book to get a deal on the X-Men 25, and then I look at this one and I'm like, for $100, and I'm just like, man, I'm just thinking to myself, it's a really good price. And I was about to just say, I have a hard time trying to make a deal on this because it's a good price. And he's just like, you can have it for 50. So I was like, wow, that's great. That's really generous. That's really nice. I'm not gonna sell it anytime soon. Just a nice book to have for that price. All right, two books left. Here we got Batman 368, the first Jason Todd as Robin. And this is someone pointed out in the video I deleted that this is a Canadian price variant, and it's a newsstand edition, so it's pretty, I'm not gonna call it rare, but not Not a lot of them. I checked on eBay. There's definitely not. I don't think I saw any of the Canadian price variants. There was a few newsstands, but most of the copies of this that you see are the direct editions. This is in fantastic shape. I think this is about a 9.6. There's nothing. There's no nothing. Pages are gorgeous white. There's not a problem with it at all. Great book. I paid 20 bucks for it. Did I say that? Yeah. See, there you go. 95 cents. That's Canadian price. So yeah, and then here we go. Finally, this was probably my biggest obtainable Grail book that I was looking for. Batman 251, first appearance of the more not a first appearance, but this is the first modern age Joker. Really, Neil Adams cover, one of the most iconic Batman covers, one of the most iconic Joker covers. Really hard book to, at least on probably anywhere, because like, I'm not finding it in shops, period. And on eBay, the high grades, the really high grades are extremely expensive, and there's not a lot of them. This was advertised, I got this off eBay. This was advertised as a 9.0. And it was an auction starting out with a bid for $130. And I messaged him and I said, can you see that this is the only major problem? There's a little crease right there, very small, and it's on a very light part of the book, so it is not noticeable at all, which is excellent. So yeah, I messaged him, said, what would you do for a buy now? I don't want to wait. And he said $150. And I said, okay. The shipping was about 10 bucks. And yeah, so there's a couple like little spine stresses, very minor, but nothing breaks color. Like, are you kidding me? The major thing is that the pages are pretty much white. I think they're a little bit better than off-white, so I guess I gotta call them white, right? Well, I think that's all the time we got, guys. I got about 5 seconds left. Thanks for watching. Extremely happy to have this book. Yeah, 150 bucks. Take care, guys.